and a right to spirituality, what it is like to be a citizen in California, to maybe work for the state of California, to pay taxes in the state of California, and to have your government tell you in the Constitution that you are less than equal, that the person that you love can't be a part of your life in the same way that other married people get to experience. Marriage is a building block in society. It is a foundation of our neighborhoods. It's a foundation of our economy. It's a foundation of our rights. It's one of the most fundamental rights that we have. Slaves were denied the right to get married until the Emancipation Proclamation. And they rushed to get married because it was freedom and it was liberty. And they were finally able to form families that were recognized by their government and their fellow citizens. Those are among the things that are being denied to our gay and lesbian brothers and sisters in California and throughout the United States. That's what we are fighting for, and thank you for fighting for that with us. You put your organization and your membership in this organization behind it, and it means more than I can begin to tell you. I also have to say while I'm up here, what a great pleasure it is for David and for me to work with David in connection with this adventure, this effort to achieve equality, to eliminate this vestige of discrimination. You heard in the introduction that David and I once were on the opposite sides of another case. David didn't say this, but he's been telling people that when people ask us how it's going to come out in the Supreme Court, that he's going to guarantee the 4 votes. The 4 votes that he was able to come up with in that case. If I deliver the 5 votes, so that it will be a unanimous decision of the Supreme Court of the United States, like it was in Brown versus Board of Education. And a unanimous decision like it was in 1967, when the United States Supreme Court struck down Virginia's law prohibiting and making it a felony for a person to marry someone of a different race. Unanimous. I actually think, David, it's going to be easier for you to get those 4 votes than me to get the other 5. But we're going to do it. And to work together the way David and I have worked together sends a signal to the American people that people can be Republicans or Democrats, they can be opposite sides of issues, but they can come together for human rights and human decency. That is exactly what you are all about and what you have been fighting for. And we're so thrilled to be a part of that. The other thing that it allows us to do, because we know that we need to win this battle, not just in the courts, but in the realm of public opinion. And so we'll do everything we possibly can, and you must do everything you possibly can to change your neighbor's point of view, or the point of view of other people who haven't thought about this issue. Because what David and I have found, people think it's a bit of a novelty for the 2 of us to be together. It's not the novelty that they think. We enjoy working together. We really believe in this, and we're fighting hard for it. But people say, well, how can you come together for this? And that gives us an opportunity to answer their questions about why this is a liberal value, it's a conservative value, it's an American value, it's a decency value. And you must understand what we're doing to people when we hurt them, and we're doing nothing for anybody else. We're not doing anything for heterosexual marriage. to deny equality to our gay and lesbian brothers and sisters. So help us with this. And I will conclude by saying that when that Supreme Court decision comes, and we hope it'll be a unanimous Supreme Court decision, because like that Loving versus Virginia case in 1967, we can look back on that decision as Americans, and we can say, was it really true in the United States that you could go to jail for marrying a person of a different race? That couldn't be true. Our sons and daughters today think that's crazy. It couldn't have been that way in America. 20 years from now or 40 years from now, that's the way the American people are going to see this form of discrimination, and you're going to help us with that.